What is it about quirky characters and horror movies? It always seems to be a perfect combination. Thoroughbreds stars Anya Taylor-Joy, Olivia Cook, and is directed by Corey Finley. What's cool about horror is there's so many interesting subgenres, and I think the artsy, quirky character subgenre is always a fun one because Thoroughbreds is just that. If you want really interesting, quirky characters in your horror movies, then this is the way to go. And it's not like straight up horror. There's a lot of it that feels more like dark comedy. But what's up, guys? It's good to be back. I took a small little break and I started getting the itch. I wanted to get back behind the camera. And I just recently saw this movie Thoroughbreds that came out this last weekend, and there's no way I was not going to put out a review for this thing. So first off, let's get into the plot. Thoroughbreds is about these two characters, Amanda and Lily. Lily, played by Anya Taylor-Joy, her mother hires Amanda to, I guess, befriend her, for lack of a better term. Lily has trouble making friends, and so Amanda is there to really keep her company. But right away, you are really interested in their relationship with each other. First off, Amanda, played by Olivia Cook, very interesting because she is almost a sociopath. She has no feelings whatsoever, and she puts that out right on the table immediately.
It's the worst fake crying I've ever seen. She's just using the technique.
The what?
Technique.
Holy.
And I always find these types of characters really interesting. Kind of like Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. There's a reason why that character is just so damn interesting. Because he has no feelings whatsoever, and that lends itself to dark comedy. I love dark comedies, and this one really just fits right into that mold. But then also you got Lily, who at face value, she just seems like a troubled teen. You know, she has trouble connecting with people, and there is this general sadness or malaise of sadness that's constantly conflicting her. But the real plot of this movie is that she hates her stepdad. She doesn't divulge that immediately to Amanda. Amanda is so good at picking up things that she calls it immediately. You hate your stepdad, I can tell. And the stepdad is Mark, played by Paul Sparks from House of Cards. This character is a scene stealer. He reminded me a lot of Brad Pitt in Burn After Reading from the Coen brothers. He's just this health nut. He really just fits inside a box, this type of character that lives his day-to-day life in one certain way. He's a health nut, and 1 month out of the year, he goes through this cleanse. You know, these types of characters, we can see them coming 100 miles away. But he's just hilarious on screen. So really, that's what this movie's about. She wants to kill her stepdad. She comes to this agreement with Amanda. And so they go to this eccentric loser type of character played by Anton Yelchin. This is his last role on screen. It's amazing that the guy passed away. It feels like 2 years ago now. I'm wearing my green room shirt. And Anton Yelchin was such a talented actor, and it's good to see him in such a good movie. He doesn't take front and center, but he is still very interesting in this movie, and quite funny, actually.
A business proposition for you. You got a gun?
Yes, I have a gun. You don't know where I come from.
Westchester.
Amanda.
You have no idea.
You know, he's that guy that says, hey, I got this 5-year plan. I'm gonna have my shit together. You just wait and see. And you just know that this guy's going nowhere. Now, one thing I really loved about this movie that really put it in that quirky, artsy, horror type of category is the music, the score. Because it's not your conventional score. It reminded me of Killing of a Sacred Deer, actually, where it's more organic. It's not your conventional or traditional Hollywood score that we normally hear. No, there's a lot of creativity in this score, and you'll pick up on that. And it's unpredictable, which is really nice. And there are some scenes where the score feels creepy, feels scary, and then there's other scenes where it lends itself to the comedy, makes the scene even funnier. And also, the last act in this movie really does what a last act should do. It kind of wallops you over the head, actually, because the movie has a certain tone all the way through. And then the last act lets you know, oh, we're in Horrorland. This is a horror movie or a dark thriller. And another thing I love about this movie too is you as a viewer, you feel manipulated at the end of the movie, but in a good way. That's how well directed this movie is by Colin Finley, who is kind of new to the scene, actually. I was looking up his resume, and The guy, I think this is his first movie that he's ever directed. So, very well done, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he puts out next. Guys, definitely check out Thoroughbreds. It really is like one of the better movies of the year so far. I'd give this a super high purchase worthy. Looking forward to checking it out again. Loved the performances by Anya Taylor-Joy and Olivia Cooke. Yeah, I could not get enough of it. So anyway, what are your thoughts on Thoroughbreds? Looking forward to hearing them. Post below in the comments. Also, what are some of your favorite like quirky, artsy, horror, dark comedies? And I know that's a kind of a wide, net there, but yeah, let me know in the comments. Anyway, guys, be sure to come over to Killer Flicks where we talk horror all day and every day, and on Fridays we do Free For All Fridays. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. Follow me at Drumdums on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, and now Stardust. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and Drumdum out.